right, Michael, here's the second video, 2 of 2, for this week, September 22nd. This is something new, so I sent you William Tell Overture from makingmusicfun.net. So you should have the PDF, and if you could print out the music, we can start this one. I think you're probably familiar with the tune. For this video, I just want to work on the first 8 measures. So when we learn new music, remember that we have a few things that can help us, tools in our toolbox. First is the rhythm. Second is the notes and fingering. And third is practicing hands alone, and finally practicing hands together. So if you break it down into those steps, that should help you. This one, our rhythm is going to be our friend because we can mostly clap it and kind of recognize the tune when we play it. 1, 2, 3. So if that rhythm doesn't sound familiar by itself with the melody, immediately you know what the tune is. So this is from the William Tell opera by Giacomo Rossini. This is the overture, what the orchestra plays before the singers and actors come on stage. The position for your right hand is C position. For your left hand is also thumb on C. So it's one of those that's a middle C position, 2 thumbs on C. For your left hand will have 4th finger on G, 3 on A, 2 on B, 1 on C. Your 4th finger is kind of your weakest finger, but it gets a real good workout in this piece. Okay, let's do the note names, how about, and fingering. So if you have a pencil, you can pause the video and maybe get a pencil to write these in. All right, so they give you the first number in your left hand. It's a 4 on letter G. So measure 1 would be 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, rest, rest, rest for the left hand. And then measure 2, 4, 4, and then measure 3, 4, 4, 4, 1. And the last measure in the line, left hand is a rest, then a 2, then a 4, and let's just go that far. The right hand, in the first measure, rests. Doesn't come in till the second measure, and it comes in on middle C. And it's just going to play in quarter notes, C, D, E, or 1, 2, 3. Third measure, rest, 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 3, 3, and the last measure, 2. So we pretty much know those note names. In the right hand, C, D, E are the only notes in the first line. In the second line, you go all the way up to G. So let's do first line. I'm going to play. Left hand starts. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest. Okay, and we're to the end of the line. Right hand by itself is thumb on middle C. practice too much hands alone there, they don't actually play at the same time. So left hand starts and right hand jumps right in, and they split the melody that way between your hands. So you can practice and rewind from here if you need to check any rhythms or notes or fingering. I'm going to play the whole first line. Going on. And we'll stop. This last two measures of the second line is different. Okay. If you're numbering your measures, the second line should be measure 5, second measure 6, third measure 7, fourth measure 8. Your left hand's going to have one interval of a third to do in measure 7. Which is G and B. And measure 8, you're going to have to play a 5, but look, it moved to letter E. So pinky on E. 3 on G, 5 on E. So let's use our same approach. Second line, left hand first. The numbers are 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Rest, 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 rest. 2 and 4, 2 and 4, and then the last measure, 5, 3, 5. The letters. G, 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 mostly for the left hand. Then you have a measure of rest. And you have that B and G that we talked about in measure 7 and measure 8. This is important. E. Pinky has to move down to E. 3 on G, 5 on E. So the left hand sounds like in the second line. Rest, 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 rest. Rest. E, G, E. You might have to practice that a little bit. All right. This is the final segment of this lesson. Right hand. Second line. Second measure. You have thumb on middle C. The numbers are 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 5. Tie. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. Pretty easy for right hand. Again, it was second line, second measure, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5. Tie, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. That you can practice by itself. Thumb on C, second line. Second measure, right hand. The end. That's it for this week. So if you're reading the letters, it's C, D, E, then C, E, G, F, E, D, C, E, C. If you're thinking of the interval, all of this music reading stuff, you have middle C going up by a step, and then you go back to middle C, and then you've got a skip and a skip. and then you just come down the scale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the right hand again, listening. That's it. Okay, when you put them together and you're practicing together, that left hand goes first in the second line, then the right hand goes, then the left hand goes by itself, and then the right hand goes. So they're really never together until the very last measure. So, sounds like next measure. Together, together, together. And you've kind of done togethers like that before. Let's put it all together from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. See how far you can get. I'll be happy to answer your questions on our Zoom lesson next week. If you could just try and get the music printed out and practice a little bit of it, even the first line, I can help you with the second line. Hopefully that helps. That is the first part of our William Tell Overture. By the way, the second page of the song is the same as what we just learned. So there's just a middle part in the middle. All right. See you, Michael. Have a great week.